Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy. So today I want to talk about something that's very close to my heart, something that's very personal. I want to talk about my greatest pain or disappointment or hurt that I faced in my life, and how God has brought amazing things out of it. You know, how he has refined my heart through that, how he's brought healing, how he's just made me a better person from the experience. And I'm sharing this so that you can be encouraged to reflect on your own life and see that you can still see God's hand even through the darkest times. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, greatest pain, I would say, is the loss of my mom. She passed on 12 years ago, and I remember when she did, I was broken. My world just shattered into pieces, because I used to tell her when I was younger that, you know what, mom, if ever you decide to die, I'm going with you, because there's no point in living this life without you. Although I was quite young, I was actually very young when I said those words, around 9, 10. When she did pass away, the thought crossed my mind. I'm like, what's the point? She's not here, you know. And I remember I was in my first year of high school. It was beginning of the year, around March, when she passed away, when she passed on. And I did not even tell my friends, my close friends, about it up until 4 years later. This is so crazy. The reason why I didn't tell them is I just felt like saying it was confirming it, and it meant that I was never going to see her, and like this was a done deal. So I wasn't ready to come to terms with the fact that she was gone. So this means that for all those years I was just breaking apart inside. It wasn't nice. It felt like the world had moved on, everything just continued for everyone, but my life was just on a standstill. So I thought, but through that, now I look back and realize that through that I started seeking the Lord, and I was like, you know what, Lord, I need something to fill this gap that's in my heart. I need something to fill the space in my heart. I need something to bring healing in my heart. And through seeking the Lord in that, I realized that he says he is a father to the fatherless, is a mother to the motherless, and how he never leaves nor forsakes his children. And through that, I was like, you know what, Lord, it's not the reason why I got born again, but it was also part of the reason why I decided to give my life to the Lord. I was like, you know what, Lord, at least I know that you will never leave me nor forsake me. Everyone on this earth, at some point, they will die, but I'm assured that you will always be with me. Because you say so, and you're not human that you should lie. So that made me just rely and trust in God more, because I realized that putting trust in human beings, your parents, your siblings, it's good, but ultimately you should completely trust God, because he has your back. So I think that was the greatest lesson or positive thing that came out of that loss, that came out of that pain. I don't know if you can relate, but that's me. And secondly, I would say it's, in high school I was one of the brightest students in class, and I think everyone pretty much knew my name, like from the students into the teachers, because I was an A student. Came my final year in high school, and the girl gets average marks. Like my final marks were average, literally average. And this, I was so broken. I remember collecting those results, and I'm like, what the heck happened? This is not me. This can't be me. I mean, the name is mine, but these results, they cannot be mine. And it was so bad, so much that I honestly think my dad was disappointed. He didn't tell me that, but I think deep inside he was, because I was also disappointed in myself. And this was a shock to everyone around me. They were like, okay, what happened? And I was also asking the same question, what happened? So it felt like everything I'd worked hard for the past 6 years, it all came down to nothing. Because girl had a dream. This meant that I wasn't going to get into the local university that I wanted. This meant that I wasn't going to study the course that I wanted. This meant that everything that I'd literally planned and wanted was just going down the drain. And because of that, I ended up having 2-year gap year, I was at home and depression was on another level. I was just like, I don't know, I think I should give up on life. This is too much for me. But I ended up applying to South Africa and getting into South African university and ended up doing what I wanted. And through that, I think my walk with the Lord took a dramatic turn when I came to South Africa. I think I recommitted my life then, because when I came here, because I remember before that I just was like a Christian, but I was doing all sorts of funny stuff and my heart just wasn't in the right place. But when I came here and that I got plugged into a community of believers who were so hungry for the Lord and who were just, for Jesus, I was like, whoa, okay, so I think I need to go back to Jesus now. So, and through that, just what I've learned and what I've experienced, it's nothing I'm grateful that it happened. I'm grateful that I'm here, because if things had gone my way, I would have been elsewhere right now, but God brought me here. It wasn't my plan, but I'm super grateful. The amazing friends and family that I've met. I've just experienced so much beauty being here. The relationships that I've forged, and yeah, it's truly a blessing. Well, it wasn't a blessing when I was at home for 2 years not knowing what's going on in my life. It wasn't nice when I collected those results and I had average marks. It wasn't nice when I couldn't openly say my results to people because I was embarrassed, I was hurt. And now the A child, the star, was just an ordinary average student. And I promise you, to those who are obsessed with academics, who are competitive and whatever, I'm sure they would understand how much of a blow it is to get average results when you are well known by everyone that, yeah, these are the A students, these ones, they will nail it. And then you do the complete opposite of that. I guess there was also a little bit of pride in my heart, not a little bit, a lot of pride. So through that, the Lord humbled me. I don't want to lie. Now I'm more humble. So I guess, I am grateful for where the journey has led me. So I think I wanted to share a third experience, but I think I'll stick with this two for now. So I hope you can relate with either one of the two. If not, I'm sure you have your own disappointment, your own hurts that you've experienced in your life. I want to encourage you that the Lord can work wonders through your pain. The Lord can do amazing thing out of that pain. Let him use your pain for his glory. So I'm just reminded of the story of Joseph, how his own brother sold him, how Potiphar's wife, how he was sent into jail and all that happened into him. It wasn't nice. He was hurt over and over and over and over again and disappointed over and over and over again. But that journey led him to be the one person who saved the entire nation of Egypt from dying of famine. So that is such an amazing story. So be encouraged, whatever that you've gone through or whatever that you may be going through now. The seed doesn't look like anything is happening if it's underground, but give it time and something will come out of it. So stay blessed. That's all for now.